The date is March 18, 1990. In the quiet halls of the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston, a place filled with priceless works of art, the largest art heist in history was about to unfold. This was not a high-tech robbery with lasers and alarms. On the contrary, it was surprisingly simple and audacious. In just 81 minutes, two thieves walked out with 13 priceless works of art and vanished into the night. The stolen treasure is valued today at over $500 million. Among the pieces were Rembrandt's Only Seascape and Vermeer's The Concert, considered the most valuable stolen object in the world. Despite more than 30 years of investigation and multi-million-dollar rewards, one question remains unanswered. Where are the $500 million paintings? It all began at 1:24 a.m., just after the St. Patrick's Day celebrations had ended. Two men in police uniforms knocked on a side door of the museum. They told the young, inexperienced night guard, Rick Abath, that they were responding to a disturbance call. Abath, breaking museum protocol, opened the door. It was a fatal mistake. The fake cops entered, told the guard there was a warrant for his arrest, lured him away from the security desk, and handcuffed him. After neutralizing the other guard, they tied both of them up to pipes in the museum's basement. The museum was now entirely theirs. The alarm systems were old, and the thieves seemed to know how to bypass the motion detectors. They had a full 81 minutes to spend in rooms filled with priceless art. The thieves' choices were strange. They ignored some of the museum's most valuable works, like a Titian, yet seemed to have carefully selected their targets. Their first stop was the Dutch Room. Here, they stole two of art history's greatest losses. First, Rembrandt's only known seascape, The Storm on the Sea of Galilee. The thieves crudely cut the painting from its frame. Then, Johannes Vermeer's The Concert, one of only 34 known works by the artist in the world, valued at over $250 million. It is considered the most valuable stolen object in history. In addition to these two masterpieces, the robbers also stole a small self-portrait by Rembrandt, a painting by Manet and another by Flinck, 5 drawings by Degas, an ancient Chinese beaker, and an eagle finial for a total of 13 works. The strange mix of items they chose puzzles experts to this day. Was this a shopping list for a specific buyer or a random selection? When morning came, the robbery was discovered, and Boston police and the FBI swarmed the scene. But the investigation was flawed from the very beginning. The crime scene was not well preserved. The night guard stories were conflicting. And most importantly, the thieves left almost no physical evidence behind. No fingerprints, no DNA. The security camera tapes were also stolen. The FBI's main theory has always pointed towards organized crime, specifically the local Boston Mafia. Numerous mobsters were questioned over the years. The focus often turned to figures like Robert the Cook Gentile, a Connecticut-based mobster in whose basement police found uniforms and newspaper clippings about the heist after his death. It was alleged that Gentile was one of 2 people who knew the painting's location, but he never revealed the secret before he died. Another theory suggested the paintings might have been sold to international crime syndicates, like the IRA in Ireland. But all these leads and theories have ultimately gone cold. Today, if you visit the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, a startling sight awaits you on the walls of the Dutch Room. Empty frames. The museum, honoring the will of its founder, Isabella Gardner, and as a symbol of hope that the works will one day return, has left the empty frames hanging exactly where they were. These empty spaces have become a powerful monument, not just to a loss, but to a persistent hope. The FBI is offering a $10 million reward for information leading to the recovery of the art. It is the largest reward ever offered by a private institution. Moreover, whoever has the paintings will not be prosecuted, as long as they weren't involved in the original theft. There is no statute of limitations. The only goal is to return this cultural heritage to its rightful place, with the public. So why has no one come forward for this massive reward after all these years? Were the paintings destroyed? Or are they being kept in a private collector's vault, hidden away from the light of day?